DaJour.
How you
What's
doing,
up, man? What's going
man?
on? What you doing here?
I came to see you, man. You know, I don't just trust anybody with my babies, man. I
Right.
trust you. So I
Well, you know, I'm just trying to be like you when I grow up.
I'm still drinking milk, man. So, you know, hey.
We about to find out what's going on.
Let's see what's going on, man. All right.
Stop thinking, live. Time to shine. Knowledge is key. Open your mind. It's time to shine. Open your mind. Stop thinking, live. Time to shine. Knowledge is key. Open your mind.
What's up? Welcome to Teen Summit. You know, we had to break camp for a minute to mark the new millennium and also celebrate for you 10 years of Teen Summit. Can you believe it? 10 years, a decade of Teen Summit. It's a blessing. It's a beautiful thing. So to help us celebrate, what we did was we brought back the old school posse. The 30-plus crew. Nah, I'm just playing. The old school posse members to go head-to-head with the squad. So you know it's going to be hot. Don't touch the dial. Check this out.
Teen Summit has come a long way since '89. We've lost those wax sweaters, big earrings, loud shirts, cross-colored outfits, and high-top fades. We went from kicking the truth with each other to kicking it with some of today's hottest stars. We've had our share of hosts, emotional, and controversial moments.
You got a I got a see you.
And we've even changed the name.
Give it up for the posse. And the squad's up in here as usual. Call Kanai down.
But one thing's the same. Teen Summit's gonna rock the millennium.
It's gonna get a ha-ha. What's up? Today is gonna be kind of hot. Of course, we got hot performances, and you know we're gonna have a little fun with the old posse and the new squad. So don't touch the dial. We're gonna keep it moving now. Some of you were posse members back when Teen Summit first got started in 1989. What was the show like then? 1989. One thing I do remember, the sweaters. Where's the sweater?
Oh, man.
Let's pull a sweater out. 1989.
First of all, watch your mouth. This is the classic. Y'all have to learn to appreciate this, man. This is history. They gave us a Teen Summit sweater.
Okay.
Said Teen Summit. They
Got the logo.
Put out
And it
name
had
on
the
there.
name, right?
Yeah, DaJour. I was like, oh, I got a blue sweater.
All right.
I'm a celebrity. You know, so, hey, we were excited, man.
All right. Now, who was on the show when you all had the garage door, right?
We didn't have a door at all when I
Did
was
the door
over
ever
there.
get stuck?
Yes, the door got
You're
stuck
right.
a couple times.
On who?
On Velma, it got stuck. I heard it got stuck on
You're right.
How has the show changed for the
I
old
think
school
you guys
posse members?
replaced the sweaters with some acrobatic dancers. I was saying that.
Right. Okay, yeah, it's
I
jokes.
definitely noticed that change, and I don't know. It just seems we were discussing it in a meeting the other day, how we were on the show when hip hop was really becoming a culture.
Sure.
And it was beginning to affect all types of things. So one thing that's very different is now what was building up as far as the hip hop culture when we were on there, it's now at that peak.
Sure.
When these brothers and sisters are on it now, so they got all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Going on with it. So
Another thing is that we got people before they were stars. Like now y'all got like real stars. We had people, everybody we got before they blew up.
Long
like,
before they
right,
blew up.
Right. We get like Jeanne when nobody knew
Don't
who
call
Jeanne
him
was.
that.
Oh, excuse me.
I just-
No.
I was just
You know,
joking, yeah.
some group. But we would always, and we used to be mad about that.
We had Biggie.
Before he was Biggie.
Right, right.
Before anybody cared. Before when he was just a bad guy.
He needed a hand clap.
You know what? I do have some old school clips from back in the day with the old posse, and the very first clip is of someone who we've seen grow up on Teen Summit. So let's take a look. Check this out right here.
Watch your mouth.
Hi, I'm DaJour Bullock, and welcome to Teen Summit. Sit back and relax, because Teen Summit is definitely hot. A good leader is a person who is assured of his vision and not let people change his mind. And he stands strong. He's in tune with the Creator and his inner being. And also, before he can become a good leader, he has to know the elements of being a follower. Therefore, he'll make.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? I don't really think it's about the money. It's more of a self-esteem thing. They want to feel good and appreciate it, but I still don't think it's right.
And I just pray that we can the people who are watching right now, just take a look at this and see what you're doing to people's families.
All right, time for my man, Prince DaJour. What's going on, man? Welcome back. You know, you are a living legend for this show, and not only for this show, but for the network as a whole. You know, I kind of grew up watching you.
Well, it's an honor to hear from you, man. I appreciate that.
No, really, if I can just do what you did, then that's a blessing in itself, you know?
Man, well, you're doing it, man. You're alive and kicking, man.
Well, you know,
And
again,
like I just want to say this, that, you know, when I left Teen Summer, they had many auditions. There weren't many people I felt like I can trust with my babies. You know, I'm like, but when they chose you, I think you're doing an absolutely fabulous job. So give it up for Adimu. You have to be careful who you choose to babysit. You know what I mean? This is the man. This is the man. This is the man.
Now, back in the day, how would you describe Teen Summit when you first started?
Well, as you saw in the videotape, which I can't believe, we'll talk about it later.
You were one of the original posse members, right?
So when they first created the show, I was one of the kids from high school. I was about 17 years old at that time. We had, you know, we had no celebrity guests at all. We didn't even have a garage door.
Right.
We just walked out, you know what I mean? Back then, man, we just had a group of highly intellectual kids, like Laurie said. We just talked about issues. Back then, it was that fight the power movement. Chuck D was like, fight the power. Everybody had on little Malcolm X glasses. Yeah, the black medallion with the shape of Africa in it. So we were really intellectual. We had no segments of health and entertainment news. It was strictly just informative talk throughout the whole time. And we created a major buzz around the country. I would receive fan mail from kids. And I was from the ghetto, so I'm thinking nobody relates to me. I was the only posse member on Teen Summit that I knew of anyway who came straight from the hood, you know, ghetto, you know what I mean? Right. Everybody else came from, you know, nice suburban neighborhood, family brought them in a nice car. Like, nobody, but funny how it happened. I was the only one kind of getting a lot of fan mail, or I got a majority of the fan mail, put it that way, and kids would begin to say, I understand you, because I lived all the pain that we talked about. Brother died from a heroin overdose, father died from alcoholism, brother was addicted to crack cocaine, you know, I was a young teen parent, so I lived all this stuff. So it was amazing, man.
You had an interesting evolution.
Right.
You went from the ghetto to being on the posse, and then you eventually became the host.
Right.
So how was that going from posse member to host?
Well, I was the oldest posse member on the show. All right, watch your mouth. That's everybody looking.
I already said 30 plus earlier. I'm gonna leave you alone.
I'm almost 30, but I was the oldest posse member. So when I left, I went behind the scenes to do sort of audience coordination. I was telling the audience what to do, and I got behind the scenes. I volunteered for free, running errands, McDonald's, Xeroxing papers, and eventually started making a lot of money, more money than some of the producers that I worked for eventually. And it was a blessing from God, man. Just a kid from the ghetto who'd never been to college. It was my dream, right in the ghetto. BET actually was right down the street from my ghetto.
All right.
So I walked down the street and they said, hey, brother, can't go to college, can I get a job? Like Chris Rock, you know, like 50 cents, you know, for a rib, you know. And Bob Johnson believed in me, man. Thank you, Bob Johnson, Lydia Cole. And I really didn't know what my purpose was. So eventually, at that point, I just realized that God had led me to another level, man. So I called, you know, I basically just told Teen Summit that I wasn't coming back and it was time to leave. And also it makes way for brothers like you to come in and fulfill your dream. Like I had a chance to do it since 1987. So make way for you, man, and just to go forward. And since that time, I've created and executive produced my own talk show called DaJour Live, which was, you know, we're working on a pilot right now for. So it's a step after Teen Summit, a little bit more mature, but it's been a blessing, man. So I'm just glad to do that.
I have something to say. I just want to say that my first year on here was your last year on here.
Right.
And just seeing you on the show, you like gave me like inspiration because you were so motivating. You talked to us. And you also invited us to your house for church, and I just thought that was so nice.
Amen.
And like because of you, you know, I was thinking maybe I should go to church, and I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Wow.
Yes.
Hope that God is blessing your life. I hope you're taking that, you know, to use. Thanks.
All right, one time for my man Prince DaJour.
Thank you,
definitely an inspiration.
Thank you.
Still gonna be hanging out, but you know what? Let's do another clip. Let's go back in the day. No, I'm not done yet.
You're gonna bash me,
Check it out.
I miss my mother. I don't see her very often. I miss a lot of the motherly things that I couldn't get with my father. He's a man.
Well, Keith, our staff told you that you'd be talking about coping with being separated from your mom on Mother's Day, right?
Right.
But we've got a surprise for you.
What is it?
Can you guess? We've flown your mom all the way from Hawaii to see you for Mother's Day. Come on out. There she is.
Since Gerald isn't here, I can say this. I used to pick up the second phone in the house and listen to their...
Jerry.
You would listen to the conversation, and what would you hear?
Back in the day.
Right.
That was 1992. What y'all think about that?
Yo, Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Like I came on when DaJour first started doing the host and everything. And I've always, you know what I'm saying, I've liked the experts and everything. They've always got something crazy to say that I always just agree with. And you know what I'm saying, I like the way that everything is changing and progressing and seeing, like, from y'all old heads. Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all old heads. I'm gonna call y'all old heads. And just I sort of fall in the middle. And I like seeing all of this.
But you know, you were extremely mature, man. When, you know, you were ahead of your time, even when you were Ponce, you know.
Well, I just appreciate you always, you know what I'm saying,
all right.
just keeping it real with us when the cameras was off.
I remember back in the day when I used to watch Lisa, though. I am going to say this. I was in love with you, Lisa.
Everybody.
I hope you're watching.
Everybody around the country
I was
said
in love with you. All right, let's do another clip, y'all. Hit play.
I got all this love waiting just for you. I just gotta know that your love is true. Can't keep running, but in and out my life. Wanna be a girl, not 'cause the mood is right. Okay.
Oh yeah! And if that's not enough, we got these fat cookies out cold, but what else? James Brown cookies! So look, do me a favor. Check out this album and check out the cookies. Hey, I feel good. I'm Wes Felton, and that's what's up. Man, I got it.
Now, I'm Janae Johnson and Tupac. If you're out there, you're watching, we can come to the studio, we hook something up. The whole shebang. I'm Janae Johnson and got some stuff.
Hey, yo, wait. Wait, the Belma don't only need love. Can I have some love? Thank you, all right?
First of all, before we go any further, Wes, you's a fool. All right, my man, Wes. And Lizette, you're doing big things now. All hail to the queen. That Young Sad and Blue song was very hot. And can you hit that for me real quick? Like you did on the, right.
No.
No, I'm messing with you.
No,
I'm messing with you.
no,
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead, do your thing.
Again?
Go ahead.
Young, sad and blue, 'cause we're through, and no one's gonna want you, boy.
Remix. One time for Lizette. So, that was a hot song for you. What are you working on right now?
I'm looking forward to bringing something out by the end of this year, and I feel really good about it. It's going to be really different. I got a lot of life lessons and learned a lot about the industry just by being here at Teen Summit. So it's exciting. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm trying to be Best New Artist of 2000, get that Grammy, you know. Yeah.
Feel it. All right. We have a lot more to talk about. There's a lot of history right here. A lot of love going on. The old posse and the new squad. 10 years, the posse reunion, right here on Teen Summit. Don't touch the dial. Welcome back to Teen Summit. It's the Posse Reunion. We're celebrating 10 years of Teen Summit. A decade, man. It's a beautiful thing. So for the old school posse, man, I'm going to stop saying that. We have to... But they were the posse, too. They were the evolved posse, you know what I mean?
Sold us out.
Leaders of the new school.
All right, leaders of the new school. All right. So what happened behind the scenes back in the day? Because, of course, we see everything on camera, but what types of things happen behind the scenes?
Arguments always continue. I don't know if y'all stopped arguing on the show. Arguments started at the meeting before the show.
Just drama.
They continued throughout the show, and after the show, we, like, stopped liking people because of arguments. It was really...
Speaking of liking people, like, I see things now with squad members. I see, like, who likes who and who's giving who the eye. Like, who was kicking it back in the day behind the scenes?
Oh, it was a whole bunch of votes.
Feel free to call out names, too.
I think that we came up in a time period where, you know, it was still cool to kind of, you know, have friends you get down with, and you don't necessarily have to have your boyfriend.
Exactly.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe O'Cry is the expert on that.
Well, all I know is Fran Tolliver used to love me. I think so.
You mean Orange and Fran? Wait, Orange and Fran? Hold on.
I think so. You know, because, you know, my mother always tell me somebody will mess with you for no reason, usually like you. Well, that was the person, so. Besides that, we always cool.
And I got in fan mail from older women. I was 14, women were like 19.
Stop
The
playing.
producers were giving it to my mom. And when I turned 19 years old, my mom gave me a stack of fan mail with pictures and letters from women. I was like, Mom, what's going on?
That was your first time seeing it then? Oh, wait, Mom, you're wrong, Mom.
You know, I want to add another aspect of this. Just listen to everybody talking. It's pretty cool. When we were posse members, though, from the original posse, Lori, me, and you, Power to the People, all right? We had a parents type of situation where all the parents came together and had meetings, so they never talked about relationships. Actually, the parents were more involved, I think, when we were there. Like, parents came to the meetings, they talked. It was like a PTA, but now, y'all just run buck wild. Just do what you want to do.
I have something else for you all. All right, here we go. Check it out.
You know, I mean, if you're back in a corner and somebody's stepping to me, I don't know who you are.
What kind of situation are you talking
I'm saying
about?
This is a situation.
What's a situation where you would fight?
This is a situation where I would fight. You know, if you're in a situation where there's a girl or somebody who's talking about you, this has happened to me, you know what I'm saying? Talk about me. I let it go on for a week. I did that thing. I let it slide. I didn't say nothing. She still was talking about me, still was confronting me and all that. So I put her in her place, and I never had a fight again. That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying you have to fight every time, but I'm saying if you run all the time, you eventually gonna have to fight one day.
I mean, just like dude right here. You know, I mean, he pages himself just so his beeper go off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he trying to make himself look good, thinking that every girl want him, but really, he ain't even all that.
Man, she doggy, man. You gotta respond to that one. You gotta respond to that one, man.
Hey, let's not talk. Why you spending your lunch money trying to go get your hair done?
I need it done, all right? Same reason, that's the reason why you don't have a girl anyway.
Now, that's the new Teen Summit. That's the new squad. We get real raw. Vicky, for the people who didn't see that show, explain what happened on that show.
No, what happened?
There was a caller, right?
Yeah, it was a caller, and she took what I said and turned it into what she wanted it to be, and said that I said you should fight all the time. I said if you're being bullied at school, then you should fight. And so I got upset because it's like she carried me, you know, and I didn't mean to get like that. And if she's watching the show, I apologize for having such a big attitude, but I hate to be misstated.
For the new squad members, how has Teen Summit changed to you?
Well, I think me and Amshat are like middle-aged posse members. We have like the old school, the new squad, but we were on when we were still the posse, but like the last year of the posse. And things have changed, I mean, as you see on the tape, as far as the continuity of the show. But as far as like us being cool with each other behind the scenes, all of that's still the same. We all are still a family. Like when we all came in, we were all, how you doing? Everything like that. And we really still enjoy hanging out and doing things together. But the show is still just a big opportunity for everyone on the show, as well as the viewers, the kids that watch it. And when you go out in public and people say these positive feedback that you get when you guys are out, I'm sure that you all got it as well. That's still the same. That's something that'll never change. This show has just been an excellent show for everyone.
It's a very spiritual thing, and there's a lot of love going on. You feel the love? I can smell the love. All right, old school posse members, new squad members, Teen Summit, 10-year anniversary, a decade, baby. We'll be right back. All right. All right?
Now, I know you wish you was here because the party is blazing. We got all my peoples out there. Make some noise. Yeah, you know I'm going to hold it down for you, Adimu. We got Drag On up in here. We got the Locks, y'all. We got Rough Riders. All right, keep it locked, y'all. We coming right back.
All righty, what's up? Welcome back to Teen Summit. I'm Prince DaJour, filling in for my man Adimu. He's out on the dance floor, getting the swerve on, you know what I'm saying? And we're hanging out at Club 2, K9, right here in Washington, D.C. If you're ever in D.C., check it out. It's a real nice club. But what I want to do right now is have a little fun. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Let's do a little trivia, Teen Summit, Family Feud, how to become a millionaire type show. You know what I'm saying? Now, here are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Over here we have the red team. Give it up for the red team. All right. And, all right. Come back.
Calm down, kids, calm down.
Over here we have the more conservative yellow team over here. All right. All right, listen. All right, let me give you the rules. Now, we wanted to bring in the buzzer, but we have a bell. So, here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. This is BET's version. Listen to this. All right, I'm going to give you a question. The first team that knows the answer to the question, hurry up and grab the bell and ring the bell. If you know the answer and you ring the bell first, You and your team get a chance to make the decision together. We can go into a little huddle and say, okay, what do you think it is? And you know how they do on Family Feud, that type of stuff. All right, here we go. What former Teen Summit Posse member hosted Rap City?
All right.
Okay, all right. Wait, he still grabs. Okay, hold on. He still grabs it. Go ahead. You can talk with the entire team. Right. No. All right. You got no answer?
We've come to an answer.
Okay.
Good. Our team, the yellow team, has come to the conclusion that no one but the one and only Prince DaJour.
Good answer!
No fair! They're kissing up to the host.
I was a host of Rap City at one time, and I didn't make these questions up, by the way, if you're watching at home, and it's sort of like, he made it up. The producers gave it to me. All right, good. So that's point one. Okay, all right, put the bell down, let it go. All right, here's question number 2. What host, hold up, this is funny right here. What host fell through a crate on the Teen Summit set? All right. She grabbed it first, right? Okay, go ahead. Very quickly.
Velma Johnson.
Correct, that is correct. All right, that is correct. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, what year did Teen Summit start? Now, we gave you the answer earlier. I mean, this is easy. All right, answer quickly, come on. The bell was ringing.
Why'd you say it? I mean,
89.
Yes, that's correct. 1989. And the year was 1989. Okay, here we go. Next question. All right, hold up. All right, here we go. Listen up. Sing the hook. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. All right, listen up, y'all. Here we go. Sing the hook to Sing the hook to 2 Teen Summit show opens.
okay. Whoa. Can I get a mic?
You guys need to move it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Answer quickly.
Oh, 2 part? Okay, we got it. Okay, so do that part.
You have to sing the hook to 2 Teen Summit show.
No, it's Teen Summit. Hey! Kick the truth to the young black youth, Teen Summit.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh, no. Hold up. What? That's right. Hold up. Hey, we're going to do this like Judge Judy in a minute. Shut up in my court. Shut up. All right, listen up.
Show us the boss apples.
That's like 1.5. I mean,
It wasn't a song. It wasn't a
Producer?
song to a show open.
What's the answer? All right, hold up. It's their turn. Go ahead.
We gonna give you our 2, okay?
Give me your 2.
Number 1.
Now look, if y'all don't listen.
Just a kid that just showed me the lot. Teen Summit. That's how we rock. Yo, if not, it's just... Stop, think, and live. It's time to shine.
That's
Open your mind. Teen Summit.
All right. Teen Summit, the new millennium. All right, please, we'll be right back. All right, John.
Teen Summit's going Hollywood.
California, here we come.
How y'all doing? Hey.
It's a game show and the prizes are better than money.
How much do you really know about sex? Get information. Communicate.
You got choices.
Teen Summit
I said, hey.
hooks up with the Rap City clique.
Basement flavor, yo.
To give you the facts. It's a special Teen Summit Town Hall. He say, she say. Saturday at 1 Eastern on BET.
Don't sleep. Get the right information.
Y'all, come on.
All right, welcome back to Teen Summit. We're doing our thing again, celebrating 10 years, a whole decade of Teen Summit. It's a dynasty going on right now, all right? A lot of love. And you know what? A lot of people have blown up since being on Teen Summit, hosting and being posse members and everything. And a lot of people doing big things. You know, we got a lot of big willies and big Wallonas. a lot of big Wallonas. Feel me right here. Check it out.
We all know that DaJour went from posse member to host of Teen Summit, but did you know this? R&B sensation Maya was a posse member and Teen Summit dancer. Actor and now video hunk Jay Cooper was down with the posse, and Nicole Renee Harris and Lizette Titi are also recording artists. And Damon Gordon is negotiating a big screen deal in Hollywood.
A lot of talent, people moving on. Right.
Next year's reunion show will be featured.
Okay, you can be on the videos and everything. So what are you all doing now?
Oh, after graduating from Morehouse College, I opened up my own partnership with a mortgage company in which we do community development within Washington, D.C. And we also give homeowner education with Fannie Mae Foundation and other people.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful. Right, and after leaving Teen Summit, I still stayed in the entertainment industry. I'm a senior, graduating senior at Howard University, television and film. I have just recently, like in the beginning of '99, launched my own production company, entertainment and marketing company. So I'll be producing feature films, writing scripts, and all this stuff, and also doing some more on-camera stuff. So, you know, I'll be back.
Young black entrepreneurs, that's what I'm talking about.
Myself, after completing Teen Summit, went to attended Carnegie Mellon University's Theater Conservatory, where I got my theatrical training, so that way I could find out the techniques to all this madness that you guys used to see on Teen Summit. And currently, right now, I teach at 2 DC public high schools, teach theater, and I'm currently touring with the production called Rhyme Deferred, which is the first hip-hop theater piece that's now being embraced by the hip-hop culture as well as the theatrical. It's completely orchestrated by 2 DJs. The landscape's done by graffiti artists. I mean, it's a really powerful piece.
Right now, I'll be class of 2001, coming out of University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, you know what I'm saying, doing rehabilitative services. I'm trying to be a doctor and everything.
Rehabilitative services.
Yeah,
Wow.
not rehab. I'm not pookied out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going for doctor, so blessings to all of y'all.
All right. Miss Lizette, Young, Sad, and Blue.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm still singing, and but I did just finish the production with Debbie Allen called Soul Possessed. It was really wonderful. It was one of my first theater performances here at the Kennedy Center, and we hope to go to Broadway sometime this year. And I'm still singing. I hope to release something this year, so yay.
I think I'm following kind of what you're doing, being a father and a husband, which is probably the most exciting thing for me. I think growing up, that's one of the biggest steps that I've taken. I do the thing. I support my family, work for WG in Chicago, so I enjoy doing that. I'm still in the business. Keep doing that. I'd like to hand it over to the lovely lady.
Just like Wes, I'm presently a teacher, but I'm teaching at Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Prince George's County, and it's really a blessing to see that I have a student here, a guy who is a new posse member, so we had a chance
to... I'm about to move out to California and do work with a talent agency in their literary department, so I'm looking forward to that, and, you know, the future holds a lot.
I have a consulting firm currently addressing the needs and histories of families.
All right, Lori. Beautiful thing. Yeah, Lori. 10 years, 1989 and 1999, a decade. There's a lot of rich history here, and again, the love. I feel the love. Look. The love is going on, all right? DJ Coco Chanel, what's up, love?
What's up, y'all? Now, make sure you keep it locked. Don't go nowhere, because we got the lock. We got Drag On, Rough Riders. Keep it locked right here, y'all. Teen Summit! Yeah!
If you haven't heard, most of today's TV shows are done by a computer editing system called Avid. The first step to using Avid is digitizing your footage, which is transferring your video and audio into numbers that the computer understands. Let's check in with Danny and see how that works out.
Okay, what we want to do is bring up our digitize tool, which is this right here. And but before we digitize anything, we want to check our video levels. Also, we want to check our audio levels up here, make sure everything is cool. And then, when we're ready to digitize, we just hit the red button right there. And that's it.
We just checked out how to digitize. Now your next step is to select your shots. Let's check in with Danny and see how that's done.
Okay, once we've digitized, our clips will show up here in the bin. And in order to see the clips, we just highlight them, double click, and they'll show up in the source monitor. And once the clips are on the source monitor, we can make an edit. We choose an in point, and then we choose an out point, and then we click this red arrow right here, and that'll bring our clip down into the timeline, and that's our first edit.
Well, you checked it out here. First, you gotta select your shots, then place them all in order on the timeline, and in just a few minutes, you have done your whole project. That's just a few things from what you'll see in the next millennium. I'm squad member Vicky, and this is Danny. I'm gonna check y'all later, because I'm about to figure out a little bit more about that whole editing Avid thing. See ya.
A lot of love going on. 10 years, a complete decade. The old school posse, the new squad. It was a beautiful thing. My man, my family, Prince DaJour.
Oh, he got love for you, man.
Thank you for stopping through, all right? And thank you for watching the show, and thank you for making Teen Summit what it has been and what it is right now, all right? We're up out of here.
God bless.
All right?